Today I just want to touch bases on crime in our community. If you watch the screen behind me, you'll see some newspaper articles and some documentation on one particular situation that we all felt was a crime. It happened to be the mayor's chief of staff who was having a patio torn out and replaced at her home. Some of her neighbors noticed that the people that were doing the work there were city employees. They were driving city vehicles and appeared to be using city equipment to do this work at her home. This was brought to my attention. I took it to the city council and also asked for an investigation to be done. The state police investigated this. Not sure. There was rumors that the feds might have investigated this incident. Once the investigation was completed, there was a local grand jury convened, and the grand jury basically acquitted the mayor's chief of staff of any wrongdoing. Shortly after she was acquitted, she decided that she was going to, in fact, quit her job with the city and move out of the area. It wasn't too long after she left, and this had all kind of went to rest with no punishment, that several other city employees also decided they were leaving the city's employment. We were told that all these employees left on their own accord. There was no wrongdoing and things of that nature. I'm sure most citizens would feel that when you have a city official such as the mayor's chief of staff and she's utilizing city workers and city equipment to have work done on her personal property for her own personal gain, that in fact is criminal. It's a misuse of our tax dollars, to say the least. And basically, when no one is held accountable, and there's no kind of prosecution or no type of reprimands handed out for this type of behavior, that sends a very strong signal out to everyone else that this type of behavior is okay. We as citizens don't believe that this behavior is okay, and myself and several other people have often asked how these types of things can happen, and there's so much evidence brought forward, yet there is never any criminal action taken against or prosecution against these people, and there's no type of reprimand or accountability. If we continue to allow this stuff to happen, basically we're telling our administration and our elected officials that we condone it, and it's okay, just go ahead and do what you want. These are our tax dollars. Our taxes keep going up. We keep getting hit for all kinds of extra fees. Service fees are going up because the city claims they don't have enough money, yet we can allow these types of things to happen. It's time for people to speak up and say, hey, this has to stop, just like the shootings and everything else that's going on in our community. At some point, we have to say this needs to stop. And I think the only way we're going to make it stop is to make some changes when elections come around and get out and get the vote out.